guess there's no stats here because there's only one stat that makes the biggest difference, and that's free throws. Was the difference in this game. We didn't make some of ours, and they shot way too many and took advantage of their opportunities. When you're playing a team as good as Butler is, and you have to give them a lot of credit. First of all, they're tough, they're resilient. They made winning plays down the stretch. They got big stops down the stretch. They got to those 50-50 balls down the stretch. Those things that we just didn't get to, and they made plays towards the rim. A lot of good things that Butler did, and yet we still had opportunities there to pull off the upset, but just came up a little short.
Coach, game plan you guys like to play, get it inside, get to the foul line. You got that far, then you don't make them when you get there.
Yeah, we got the ball inside and just didn't come away with enough. I would like to shoot free throws, and I'd like to get some more things out of it, but we definitely, Anthony Hill did a nice job of pacing us down in the post, and they tried to, it's a chess match, they tried to go small to take some of our bigs off of the floor, and with the lack of some of the substitution patterns that we normally have, we just had to settle in with our big guys, and everyone knows we're down a few guys, and not being able to have those guys available forced us to keep the big guys. And I thought Jason Avercamp, Ant, and James together did a decent job for the most part for four bigs or three bigs being out on the court. And Gordon Hayward is a special player. And as I look down and see that he shot 16 free throws, I'd be curious to see how many he shot in the last 5 minutes for their team. But he really did a nice job of finishing the game for him. But our game plan definitely to get it inside, for the most part, worked well. And our inability to make those free throws in that first half, instead of a 2-point game, could have been a few extras. And now it's a little more pressing to come out and have a better start. And again, free throws was the difference.
Anthony, defensive adjustments they made on you as the game wore on the second half. I think they switched Hayward over, didn't you?
Yeah, it was kind of tough. Just being able to feel where he at, because he's so thin. It's kind of tough to get a body on him because he moves his feet quick. So I tried to make the adjustment myself, and we didn't finish down the stretch.
Why do you play so well against Butler? It seems like every time you play him, you have a really, really good game, and tonight a career high.
I don't know. That's just the way it goes sometimes.
You having success early, just muscling with him in there?
Yeah, just trying to be physical in the post, try to get position. Coach always tell us to use hips and elbows, so just try to feel where Howard at and Jukes, and just trying to finish towards the rim.
Coach, talk about your bench. Before in the Valpo game, you said everybody's going to play and we're going to play hard. I look at the stat sheet and everybody's got some time in there. Haggerty came in and did really nice things for you. Riley comes in and does some nice things for you. Despite the loss, talk a little bit about how good it is for you to see that they had some success when they were out there.
Yeah, it is good to see guys that really put their time in and work hard every day in practice, and they have a chance with the lights on to make a difference. And without a doubt, Haggerty made a difference in some of those minutes, and then comes in with 4 fouls and just got a little anxious, and he might have been in the game for all of 5 seconds before he picked up that fifth. And it kind of goes back to the youth and inexperience, but the excitement. He's excited to be on the floor, and I like the fact that he was sticking his nose in there, and Riley sticking their nose in there and getting things around the basket rather than just selling for open shots.
How big was the end of the first half? Did you think you're up 7 and you missed your last 6 free throws and it ends up being a 1-point lead then going?
Well, it's always 0-0 at halftime. So, that's how we always look at it. So it's always big when you miss free throws because, as my dad would say, there's no way you should miss free throws because they're free. I said, Dad, there's nothing in the world that's free. I said, there's still 15 feet of distance there to make it, so that's not quite free. I really didn't say that. My dad was pretty tough. I just would bite my lip and go, okay, Dad. But no, I understand his point of it, and I understand your point of it, of the fact that there were some missed opportunities, and you need those against this team. You can't afford not to have some of those free throws go in when you're playing a team as well as Butler executes down the stretch. And that was the difference. It was the last 3 minutes of their execution down the stretch. They got some stops and got some free throws, and we had a couple empty possessions there.